In a world where voices often fade, one name stands out as a beacon of talent and inspiration: Whitney Houston. Born in the vibrant heart of Newark, New Jersey, this iconic diva emerged from a family steeped in musical heritage, destined to change the landscape of music forever. From the soulful echoes of church choirs to the dazzling spotlight of global stardom, Whitney captivated hearts with her unparalleled vocal prowess and magnetic presence. As we journey through her extraordinary life, filled with triumphs, trials, and an unforgettable legacy, we celebrate the brilliance of Whitney Houston, a true legend whose voice will forever resonate in our souls. Whitney Elizabeth Houston was born on August 9, 1963, in Newark, New Jersey. She was the daughter of Emily "Sissy" Houston, a Grammy-winning gospel singer, and John R. Houston, who managed his daughter's production company. From an early age, Whitney was immersed in the entertainment world, coming from a family of talented singers and actresses. Her mother was part of the vocal group Sweet Inspirations, which provided backup vocals for the legendary Aretha Franklin. Additionally, Whitney's cousins Dionne and Dee Dee Warwick were also celebrated singers, and her godmother was the renowned Darlene Love. The Houston family moved to East Orange from Newark when Whitney was 4, seeking a more promising environment. Living in a tight-knit neighborhood, Whitney's childhood home was a hub of activity, where her mother, Sissy Houston, would often hold rehearsals for her group, the Sweet Inspirations. Whitney Houston, affectionately known as Nippy, was remembered as a tall, shy girl who loved spending time with her family and attending church, and who also enjoyed track and performing. At the age of 11, she started to shine as a soloist in her church's gospel choir and began learning to play the piano. While studying at Catholic school, she took singing lessons from her mother and often performed with her in nightclubs. Her childhood friends reminisced about carefree days spent swimming in Elmwood Park and visiting the local McDonald's, now a church. Miss Hollenshed recalled Whitney's passion for singing and acting out TV scenes with friends, nurturing their dreams of stardom. Principal Henry W. Hamilton remembered her arrival in first grade, noting the support she received from her brothers. Although he initially saw potential in her brother Gary, he later recognized Whitney's extraordinary talent. At a makeshift memorial outside her former elementary school, one tribute began with, "Nippy, thank you for sharing God's gift, your voice." The Whitney E. Houston Academy for Creative and Performing Arts now stands where she first honed her skills. As she transitioned into fame, she frequently returned to her roots, visiting her old school as Nippy, connecting with her childhood. In the vibrant music scene of the late 1970s, Whitney Houston began her remarkable journey as a backup singer for the Michael Zager Band on their hit single, "Life's a Party." The following year, she lent her powerful voice to Chaka Khan's iconic track, "I'm Every Woman." Though a record deal was within reach, her mother chose to prioritize her education, ensuring Whitney finished high school before stepping fully into the spotlight. At just 15 years old, Whitney Houston embarked on a modeling career that would showcase her extraordinary beauty and poise. Standing at 5'8", her radiant smile and timeless elegance quickly captured the attention of the fashion world. Whitney's big break came when she began landing numerous jobs with 17 magazine, making her one of the first African-American women to grace its cover. This breakthrough was accompanied by acting roles, including appearances on shows like Gimme a Break, all while she honed her vocal prowess. As she balanced her burgeoning modeling career with finishing high school, Whitney's striking presence earned her roles in various advertisements and features in prestigious publications such as Glamour, Cosmopolitan, and YM Young Miss. Whitney was enchanting audiences as a professional model, using her captivating smile and fashion sense to command the spotlight. Her journey from the runway to the recording studio set the stage for an iconic career that would leave an indelible mark on the music industry. In 1983, Whitney signed with Arista Records, where visionary president Clive Davis dedicated himself to crafting a sound that would merge her gospel roots with contemporary pop. The result was nothing short of phenomenal. Her self-titled debut album, released in 1985, skyrocketed to become the best-selling album of her career, catapulting her to international fame with sold-out tours across the US and Europe. The late 1980s saw Whitney on a remarkable ascent as she achieved an unprecedented 7 consecutive number one hits on the Billboard charts, a record for any artist at the time. Notably, she became the first woman to produce 4 number 1 singles from a single album, solidifying her status as a music powerhouse. In 1991, while considering a shift to acting and contemplating a lead role in The Bodyguard, she delivered a breathtaking rendition of the national anthem at the Super Bowl, further endearing her to fans. In 1992, Whitney married singer Bobby Brown, a union she had long envisioned since their initial meeting years before. During the filming of The Bodyguard, she navigated the excitement of motherhood, being pregnant with her daughter, Bobby Christina. The film was a massive success, grossing $390 million worldwide, with its soundtrack featuring Houston's unforgettable cover of Dolly Parton's "I Will Always Love You," which became one of the longest-running number 1 singles in history. By 1993, Whitney Houston stood at the zenith of her career, not just as a singer, but as a multifaceted artist. She continued to star in and produce several major films, leaving an indelible mark on both music and film that would resonate for generations to come. Whitney Houston, who began her musical journey in a church choir, captivated audiences worldwide with her powerful ballads about love. Yet she also had a tumultuous side that shocked many. In 1989, Whitney met Bobby Brown, and 3 years later, the couple married. Their union, a striking contrast between Houston's grace and Brown's rebellious persona, raised eyebrows across America in 1992, especially given Whitney's string of successful albums that were flying off the shelves. Bobby Brown, 5 years younger than Whitney, was notorious for his bad boy reputation. His history was riddled with scandals, including run-ins with the law, struggles with substance abuse, and numerous short-lived relationships, even before his marriage to Whitney, which included 3 children from previous relationships. Rumors of domestic issues plagued their marriage, with reports of Brown's violent behavior and infidelities surfacing in the media. Both Whitney and Bobby struggled with drug use, leading to frequent legal troubles. Whitney endured immense stress during their time together, suffering 2 miscarriages and experiencing vocal strain from the emotional turmoil. 8 years passed in this chaotic lifestyle, and the toll was evident. When photographed by the paparazzi, Whitney appeared frail and unrecognizable, her once vibrant persona diminished by addiction and distress. While Bobby sought treatment for his own addiction, the couple remained embroiled in a toxic cycle of dependency. Whitney faced an uphill battle against her own demons, struggling to reclaim her identity amidst the chaos of their relationship. After 14 turbulent years filled with passion and destruction, Whitney found it increasingly difficult to break free from Bobby. Despite numerous attempts at divorce, they reconciled time and again, caught in a cycle of love and conflict. In 2007, Whitney finally filed for divorce, gaining custody of their daughter. In the following years, she sought help for her drug addiction, entering rehabilitation several times, with her final attempt occurring in spring 2011. The world bid farewell to Whitney Elizabeth Houston in 2012, when she was only 48 years old. While her powerful voice and unforgettable ballads remain etched in our hearts, her early days as a model reveal an artistry that showcased her versatility and innate brilliance. Whitney's influence extended far beyond the realm of music, leaving an indelible mark on culture and inspiring generations to come.